Good morning, it's Sunday the 14th of August. It's 8:30 in the morning and it's already about 15-16 degrees, which feels cooler compared to the past week. So I thought I would pop down to the allotment and do this is what I've done over the last 50 days of my summer holiday. Coming round. Still have a little bit of the raspberry patch that's a bit wild, but hopefully get a bit more of that done today. This end, probably about 2/3 of it, has been cleared. Dug out all the potatoes and I've popped in some raised beds. These are the £20 ones from B&Q. Basic, but they do the job. I think I've decided I'm moving more towards a no-dig raised bed allotment, so a little bit of future-proofing there for when I get a little bit more incapacitated than I am at the moment. This is my herb bed with some rescued plants that I got from Dobie's. They've actually come back okay. I think my fingers are getting a bit greener the more I do. This is the apple tree. It's going to get a little bit of a prune today. It has a grand total of 2 apples. Doesn't matter, it didn't produce any for years and now it's starting to come back to life with some pruning. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that. Moving down, this bed has some beetroot seeds that managed to survive the things that nibble it. So I might get some baby beets before the end of the season. Got about 80 plus leeks in here. That should be enough to see me through the winter. Coming around this side. A couple more raised beds. One filled, one not yet. A couple of quick salady crops, carrots. Although when I came in this morning, a magpie was having a good nibble at some of the seeds, so they may or may not make it. We shall see. I've popped in another compost bin. The long bed is now full of fruit, and I've got some cuttings at home that I took last year that will be ready to go in there next season, hopefully. This long bit had new potatoes, Casablanca, delicious, still eating them. And the other day I raked it all up and I planted some wildflower seeds in here. Always helps with the biodiversity. And this one, which I'm not taking the nets off because it's full of cabbages and there are a lot of butterflies around, so I really do not want to encourage that. A couple of courgettes down the front, got a few in there I think to pick today, some little bitty ones. Lots of flowers. But the cabbages, yeah, they're doing really well. I don't know if you can see through the mesh, but they're doing okay. Marjoram, oregano has gone crazy. Bees love it, but it will need cutting back a little bit. Compost area is doing okay. Weeds still popping up again. I'll get some of those out today. My thornless blackberry bramble doing okay. It's got a few brambles on it, so yummy yummy. Grass, weeds, yep, that all needs to get done. Rhubarb, taking quite a lot of rhubarb out this year. Might get another good picking before the end of the season. And the polytunnel, which has not done as well as I'd hoped. I lost a few tomato plants and some have not produced very much. But these ones, they're doing okay. They're Aurora. They're cooking ones, so hopefully get some tomato sauce made and frozen. And big spaces where my plants failed. Popped in a rescued butternut squash. squash and the peppers. They're doing okay, not great. Might take some of them out today. You can see we've got a couple. There's one in there. There's one in that one at the back. Yeah, there's a couple of little ones. And then some Roma tomatoes. Little patty pan squashes down here. Hopefully get something from them soon. And these are just a couple of Romas. I mean, this plant has got 2 fruit on it, and this one's got 1. So yeah, not a successful summer in the polytunnel. But doesn't really matter. Oh, there's a better view of the cabbages. But I do love coming down here. Let's face it, it keeps me out of mischief. So, time for a quick coffee and then get started.